What is inside the box, Saunders?
I don't know. Let's feel.
What's the texture?
Sticky.
Sticky?
Ew, what is that?
You think you know what it is?
No.
You seem like you had...
I think I do. I don't know what it's called, but I think I know exactly what it is.
Ugh. Oh, that feels creepy. That's like a sea urchin.
Except you would be poisoned right now.
It is! Wow.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'm Leif Arneson, and this is my brother Anders. We're on a mission to help 1 million vegans get into the best shape of their lives. Steaks and grass are gross, so even though we can't cook, we made a cooking show to prove how simple and healthy vegan food can be. Welcome to the Mediocre Vegan Kitchen.
All right, today we are going to be making barbecue soy curls with homemade coleslaw. So this is going to be absolutely delicious. We're going to start by preparing the soy curls. So if you have not had soy curls before, we got some Butler Foods soy curls, and this is something that you can just buy maybe at a grocery store. We bought this online. It is just whole non-GMO soybeans. So that's all that is. It's just one ingredient. That's what we got in here.
They look funky.
Yeah, they do. They feel a little weird. It's almost like croutons or something.
Have you ever tried
soy croutons?
Have you ever tried a bite?
Not just like that. I'm sure that's delicious. So the first step is we're going to mix together the water, and we've got some smoked paprika here as well, and we also have some soy sauce. So it's 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika and then 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to hydrate this by pouring in the water and then these seasonings as well. So you want to be sure that you're using plenty. Whoa. This doesn't pour so well.
Wow, you sounded all professional and then you messed that up.
You have to pour it slowly, apparently. So these are going to soak up quite a bit of water.
Yes.
You want to make sure that they're all submerged. And then we'll also add a nice little bath. So we're going to add the soy sauce. There we go. And the smoked paprika.
Oh, we gotta mix it.
There we go. So we'll mix this up. This is gonna be delicious.
Yeah, the really cool thing about the soy curls, it just absorbs everything so quickly. So it's not like you have to marinate it overnight or anything like that. This is going to soak up all the spices and flavors in minutes.
Yes. So we're going to allow that to soak for 15 minutes, and while we're doing that, we're going to start making the barbecue sauce. So I guess you're going to be in the lead of this one.
I'll take it away.
You think you have enough ketchup?
Yeah. Look at this thing. It's like the size of my head. So yeah, the recipe calls for 2 cups of ketchup. What we're going to do is we need to saute the onion.
So there are kind of 3 things that you can use as tips to be cooking without oil. So we put some water in this pan. It's a very high quality non-stick pan. So if you want to invest in one of those, that's a really great hack to be able to cook without oil. And then you can put a little water in there or a little veggie broth. Some pans and some recipes don't even require that you have any liquid in there as well. And the onions would probably be just fine without any water, but those are some tips to cook without oil.
Let's put the garlic in there. So we're going to saute the garlic and onion together. Once these get a little tender, we'll put in the spices. And the first spice that we're going to be adding is 1 tablespoon of black pepper. I love pepper.
Where's the salt?
Oh, yeah, of course. That's the first thing Leif goes to. All right, then we have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
You
That
should
always-
use Himalayan pink salt.
Yeah,
That's my
any type
favorite.
of salt can do. We got smoked paprika, which is 1 tablespoon. Nothing is better than like the smell of spices being cooked in a pan.
Especially with onion.
Yeah, totally.
Just the perfect sensory exploration.
Wow, what's a way to say it? Next, we are going to do 2 tablespoons of maple syrup.
Can't go wrong with salt and maple syrup.
Next, we're going to do some soy sauce, which is 1 tablespoon.
Sodium.
Look at that beauty. You're just sizzling. All right, then we have a half teaspoon of mustard powder. This is going to make it taste so good. Look at that. Caramelizing. Smells amazing.
That does look really good. I think I'll just have that on a sandwich.
Now we are going to put 2 tablespoons of ACV in it, which is
Apple cider vinegar.
so let's put that in there.
I used to do apple cider vinegar all the time with green powder, and I would just do like the shots of apple cider vinegar or having green powder, and I was just like, I was all about the health, still am, but don't do that on a regular basis anymore.
Now we have this ungodly amount of ketchup that we're going to be putting in here.
We should actually probably just put that right in
Yeah,
the
we
blender.
totally will. That makes more sense. We're going to be putting
right.
this in the blender. We're going to finish cooking this for another minute or so. And then we're going to blend these things together, and that's going to be our barbecue sauce.
Our delicious sauce.
So let's get some like visual here.
That's way too high. That's not gonna be.
I'm going to be honest. I just saw the film guy, Jake over here, just pick up the Wheel of Misfortune button, and now I don't want to talk. So, what's the next step, Lane?
Well, we're definitely past a minute on here, and you're making it too hot.
No, this looks perfect. Look at that, though. This smells really good. You want to scrape that in there?
There we go.
Blend away. Beautiful. Perfection. There we go.
What?
I will
Very
give-
good. I'm usually not much of a barbecue sauce person, but that's solid.
It tastes smooth. It tastes, I would say bold. I would say complimentary.
So, we are going to drain the soy curls, and then we are going to air fry them for 18 minutes at 380 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. That's another word I would use.
Sweet.
Yeah. What I know? I knew it. You want to
So-
get my fate?
You messed up.
Bring it to me.
All right. Let's
And you
hear
have
it.
to say it.
We have the Wheel of Misfortune. That is not going to favor Anders.
What's that? Rock,
paper, scissors.
Is that best of 3? All right.
That's a. Oh, I'm gonna lose this one too.
It's a game of chance. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh,
There we go.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right.
That was terrible. Why? You never do the same thing twice in a row.
You did that. What are you talking
Because I
about?
knew that you would too.
Well, there's a strategy that I didn't know. All right. Get the pie.
Oh, that was
Throw a pie in my
beautiful.
face. Whatever.
Alright.
Let's go.
You got it easy this time. I'm holding my arm back. It's like a catapult.
Oh, that's great.
Right in the ear.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting on the right side.
Good.
All right, right side action.
All right, we got the barbecue sauce done. Leif's all cleaned up. We got the soy curls marinating. Now it's time to make the coleslaw.
They're not marinating.
They were marinating. So we're going to be making the coleslaw right now, which I am really excited about. I'm going to give you the ingredients to mix. Essentially, you take all the ingredients and just put it into a blender and blend them together, and then mix a combination of 4 cups of both the red cabbage, the green cabbage, and the carrots together. The one thing to note is you need to soak your cashews. Typically, people soak them overnight, which is if you have time to do that and you plan ahead.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So what we do is we boil them.
What you could do instead is boil hot water, and it just quickens the process, and it can get done in 15 minutes.
It's actually kind of like some of the cashew oil is in the water. This should have been in the box. That would have been creepy, actually.
Okay.
All right, we're putting the cashews in.
So I'll let Leif lead you with the ingredients of this as I chop, because that's going to be more time intensive.
All right, so you want to put in the soaked cashews, but you don't want to be putting in the extra water. So we're going to put that aside. Now, I have some almond milk. So we got a 1/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk here. Going to pour that in with the cashews. So I've got a 1/4 block of silken tofu that is going to go in next. 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. So I actually could use, oh, that worked pretty well.
I like to, for coleslaw, I'm sure all you have had coleslaw before, the thinner the better, because then it just kind of like meshes together, and I don't know, it makes it delicious. So,
all right. We've got a squeeze of lemon juice, which is going to go in here. We got some minced garlic. Going to add that as well. I absolutely love garlic. That's one of my favorite things to cook with. So, we also have 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar.
you can make a broth.
It's going to be like the Little Mermaid.
You want thingamabobs? I got 20.
Very cute. We got some apple cider vinegar. We're gonna put that in here. Then we have 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. We've got 1/2 teaspoon of celery seed, which is a new thing I don't think I've ever cooked with before. So
Yeah, until the show, I did not know that existed.
and it just smells straight like celery sticks.
Celery?
Celery. No, I should not have added an S to that. Then we have 1 teaspoon of pepper and 1/2 teaspoon of my favorite salt. Well, this isn't exactly my favorite kind of salt, but I love salt. So the next thing is to blend this all together, and this is going to be the coleslaw sauce, if that's what you call it. So we're going to put that in the blender. Blend it up to a nice smooth consistency. Now you can imagine how honors was in art class. That's
That looks
fitting.
delicious though, doesn't it?
It does look beautiful.
Medium
So
sauce?
the recipe calls for 4 cups, and you can put in a little bit less if you want it to be more liquidy and have more sauce in there, or you can put in a little bit more and have it less saucy. We got our 4 cups of slightly compacted coleslaw.
Which I do want to
Veggies?
add, like cabbage. Carrots are a little bit higher in caloric density, but like cabbage is a fantastic complement to any type of meal because it adds a lot of volume. And so based off of what your specific health and fitness goals are, it will help you feel full and satiated with more volume. this is not that many calories right there. So it's just, I don't think anyone could eat that in one sitting and not feel full.
Yeah, I could eat that.
But you would feel full. Let's mix the slaw.
Let's do it.
Okay. I could tell you right now this is going to be a great slaw consistency. Oh, look at the colors. It's perfect.
3, 2, 1, action!
The next step is to air fry the soy curls. And you're going to do 380 for 18 minutes. Once that is complete, then you mix with the sauces.
That is very specific.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So all you need to do is drain the water out of this. You don't need to squeeze or try to force more water out of the soy curls. You just need to drain the water. So there might still be a little bit of liquid, but we're going to...
I think it would be good.
There we go.
There we go.
And press it a little harder. All right, we will see you in 18 minutes.
It is time. So what we're going to do is mix this with the barbecue sauce, so it can absorb some of that flavor. Look at oh yeah. That's
perfect.
That is nice. So we're going to mix this here and then build the sandwiches.
Let's do it.
Look at that soy curl. That thing's huge. It's like a French fry. Beautiful.
Gotta shake it up.
Oh, nice and moist.
All right, should we test it by itself?
I know. I need to eat it as a sandwich. That's going to be my test.
I'm gonna test it by itself.
Oh. I think getting all the flavors in together is what's going to make this superb. Look, I want to do 2. I'm feeling bold today. Oh my Lord. Look at that.
Would you look at this?
That is beautiful.
Anders cut his wrong. So we're
Were we
gonna,
back in kindergarten?
gonna cut this correctly. There we go.
Whoa, that's a bite. It's sharky.
Sharks don't eat soy curls.
Whoa.
That's pretty fantastic. Three, two, one.
Whoa, look at that.
Can you see through it?
I
Oh
know.
yeah, you can kind of. Oh no.
But it was angled that way.
Yeah, that's true. No.
This is every single texture and flavor that I like in a sandwich. It just combines really well together. I would prefer dill pickles instead of bread and butter.
Actually, it's a really nice compliment.
It's nice, but I think dill pickle would be a little bit better. But that being said, fantastic.
It's terrible.
Obviously, Leif is going to say that.
That's delicious. If it were on,
We're trying to film an episode here. It's not competitive eating.
I'm going to demolish that right after we finish. The only thing I would change is putting it on some kind of bun or roll, probably.
Or in a wrap.
It could also be a really great wrap. So, anyways, that is delicious. We're going to be finishing all of this and probably making some more.
We got plenty left.
So definitely check out this recipe and be sure that you keep your soy curled, your coleslaw saucy,
Slod.
and don't settle for being mediocre. That's going to be a wrap. All right, now I'm going to eat all this.
Yeah. Oh, I think you put you put on your pencil.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wonder if I could stick it
Wow, this sticks to your hand.